film for it.
Yeah, we got old.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Now, I need to try something again.
Maybe like in 1998?
Speaker out. I don't know. Headphone. Yeah, I'm not sure what year that came out, Bubba.
But I think like that one was bought in like 1998.
Does it have a date on it?
No.
No sticker anywhere?
No. Not a single thing written on it.
Written?
Yeah.
All right.
I was just about to correct myself.
Good boy.
I saw this too. Mr. Dunk.
Oh, yeah, it's a video game.
Yeah.
Yep, Mr. Dunk. Welcome, everyone, to Detroit Shrimp and Aquatics. If you come on here, we're just setting something up really fast. So please bear with me. I believe I figured out what my issue
He always
was.
needs to set something up.
Luke's being silly, making fun of Daddy.
What? You're my dad.
You're my dad. And I'm very happy that I'm your dad. All right, so. Check. All right. Check these notes. All right, what's this? This is all right. So we got it working again because I knew I could do it. So this is just a stream I did like recently. I've just been hopping on. Get a little flatness up there, just because I'm trying things out, trying to update some stuff, better it. Still gotta give me one of them fancy mics that sit in front of my face like this, and you can hear my deep voice. But before anyone gets on here, I just want to say thank you to everyone who helped out this weekend with the 4th of July sales. Meaning, if you purchased anything from us, we just want to say thank you so much because it was a great help. I was so what's the word? Kind of in awe with the orders I was doing. I actually forgot one, so I have to. I messaged that person and told them that I'd be sending their package out tomorrow. But it was just, I was so excited. We were running packages, trying to get everything going, get this, that up, and everything. And it left me. I just lost track that I had to take care of it. So now, since I saw it, we're good to go. Lunatic Fringe, you are live. Yes, I am. Hey, how's my? Can you hear me good? Can you hear me? I hope so, because if not, I just was sitting here talking all this time for nothing. Oh yeah, there goes the microphone. Check. You're in echo mode. Live. Why is it echoey? Cancellation. How does it sound? Is it good or no? I can't hear anything. I don't know if anything's bad. You have a little echo, but it has cleared up. Okay, because I turned the echo button off. Hold on. How's that? Is that any better? Echo. Now I have echo. Do I have echo now? You said, but you have a little echo, but it's cleaned up. Yep. Oh, I still have it? Oh my gosh. Well, what the heck? I don't understand. See, I hear nothing over here, so. Alright, let me see. Let me try this. No, not mono. Not the mono. Is it muted 100% now? Unmute. Well, it's probably all muted now. Do. Fuck. Echo cancellation. See, I can't hear a thing, so. Yep, not my. There, by John. I cannot hear a thing, so. Let me see. Hello. Check. Alright, see, those are down there. Oh, shit! God bless. Damn it. That sucked. Oh. Glad I got a new phone. Dude, he's got a new phone. I'm going to have a towel up here. This is all good. Alright, hold on a sec. Hold on. There you go. Is it any better? Is it any better? Good thing was, yeah, I have the laptop up in the air. It's on a box. This is just a towel, which is totally fine, but that's why I do it. But I'll worry about it all later. And only a little bit went on the carpet, so I'll get the carpet on there later. Couple little spots. But it's all good in the hood. It's all good. Yeah. Go back to what you have it at. Trying to think of what I had it at when you said it was good. It's making noise now. Is it still echoing right now? Anything? Worse. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. See, that's what I'm saying. Hold on. Stop. Can't mic. This. Microphone. Realtek. Yeah, Realtek. Check. Check. Is that any different? It's still on Realtek microphone. Let me come over here to this and camera, audio, microphone, Realtek. Check. Yeah, they're all coming off the computer now. This echo cancellation is not on anything better. Is it any better? No. Alright. Fuck. had it and then changed it. All right, let me try some. Had it and then changed it. See, that's what I'm not understanding. I'm only using one camera. I mean, one microphone. That's what I'm not understanding. I'm only using one. That's my phone. Huh. Let me see. Figure it out. I'll figure it out some other time. I don't know what the hell I did the other day. I had it working. It's working great. Now freaking isn't working. It was some heavy metal thunder. I know it was. Yeah, I had it working great the other day. I'll figure it out some other time. And now it's not doing nothing. I don't know. I did it the same way that I've done it now, and it's just that reverb and everything that I got. It's just crazy. So I'm not sure. I'll have to look into it a little more. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. What the hell is that? Camera not available. Oh. All right. Can you guys hear me? He said weird. Weird. Man, why does this shit keep popping up? God damn it. Troy thought this was an episode of Saved by the Bell and you was playing Screech. You can dig it, man. Yes, alright, good. I'm really sorry about that. I hate when that frickin' does that. I go through all that and it's just wasted like 16 frickin' minutes and too much porn. Yeah, it just sucks. Freaking sucks. Yeah, I don't. There's a way I did it the other day. The whole Hitler mustache throwing me off a lot. There's a way I did it the other day. I can't remember. I'm going to try to jump it in right now and not go through that app. Oh, it's not going to let me. Oh, there it is. So, sorry. Yeah, there's again toys. So it looks like it's my Logitech. It's really weird. It's hard to explain. It's hard for me to figure out, but I'll get it down. I really will. Smiley Aquatic says, "What the fried chicken was that?" I couldn't tell you. I'd have to kill you. It was governmental noises, alien stuff. No, it was just I have no clue. Like I said, when I double camered this the other day, it worked really good. I did it like first time, no problems, and now for some reason I just can't reproduce it. I can get it on and everything, but the mic is something's going on. I'll figure it out because I can do it. All right, so I just want to let everybody know that the shipments have been sent today. So everyone should be getting their stuff. I think it said by Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. His Soundwave Tech from the First Strike. Oh boy. So yeah, it says Tuesday, like I was saying when I started the stream, before I screwed everything up. I was so excited doing it with the wife and stuff, trying to fill all the orders that I actually missed an order. So that one will be sent tomorrow. I feel really real crappy for that, but it wasn't. It was just out of sheer ignorance because I forgot. Let me get this wet towel out of here. I dumped V8 fruit V8 juice on it, and it's on an old antique table from like out of a ice cream parlor from the 50s. So I don't care if it's on there. I just don't want it on this really nice table that I refurbished and hooked it all up really nice. I'm very proud of this table. So how are we doing tonight? Get a little prawn under the nose. Boy, Fish Tropics is all over it tonight, ain't he? Oh, what I wonder if I could do is shut that one off and leave this one on. Yeah, what? Can we do that? Hey, let me try this one more time. Don't yell at me either. I don't want to you'll make me feel bad. I want to try one more thing. Blah, 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 blah. God dang, I got heartburn. I believe I did it. Can y'all hear me? Let me see. Let me see. And this is freaking taking forever. That's another thing I don't like about this. It takes forever. All right, camera not available. That is okay. I don't need. Oh, it's not going to give me my image settings this time? Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Oh, wait. All right. There be. Woo! All right, we got the good camera. We have the good camera up. All right, we're rocking in the free world. Keep on rocking in the free world. So, it might give you some stealth tech. Comrade. Dang. Yeah, so today was busy. I was arm loads, well, not arm loads, but I had both arms full of packages today. It's pretty cool. Now I see how, those places stay in business charging for shipping and stuff. But that's the thing is I don't understand how stinking. Those were all fed today. I don't understand how all the other places stay open. What is it? The places that don't charge you for shipping. That's pretty crazy because I spent a lot of money in shipping today. I can't wait till I could trust UPS and I can go through there and drop prices back down. But I mean, with USPS, but see, with USPS, I had a problem. I mean, it was always a roll of the dice. Packages would always get there, but maybe 1 out of 10 would just disappear. And then all of a sudden they'd show up and they'd be dead or, half dead because they were sitting on a hot dock somewhere and, got them all messed up, so does Mike is kaput. It might what it like to be related to Hitler. Why are you on this Hitler stuff? Are you kidding me? Get off the Hitler stuff. I'm not into Hitler. I have a mustache. That is it. I am not related to anyone. I'm all alone. Some peace pudding. Jeez Louise. Holy hell. So getting those out today was pretty good. It was pretty fun. I've never today was my biggest sales day. I haven't had a day to where I had that many orders to take in. So it was pretty cool to have a big day. It was really nice. So it was surprising. It was surprising to see nobody was on tonight. So I was like, well, I got a couple minutes. I wanted to try these cameras out, and of course, it was it's not a fail. I just have to figure out like which one I can go first on, and then the problem is I wonder if it's in the app, and I have to. I don't know. I didn't get too crazy with it the other day. Yeah, I didn't really get too crazy with it to where I had a bunch of different settings that I had to remember how to get it going right for it to work properly. I kind of just followed the notes that I had written down. I did it, and it worked fine. Oh, Blackie's live. Oh, okay. Well, head on over there and go holla at Blackie if tell him I said what's up. I don't have. Did you sell the Pink Jack Dempsey? Yeah. How do you know? Yes, I did. From one beer lover to another nice shirt. Hey, Terry. Outro both of you. It's all right. Yeah, I sold the Pink Jack Dempsey. I sold Pink Jack Dempsey, my 2 Monte Carlos, and my largest Waru. I still have my Starlight, my small Waru, my 2 Super Red Severums, the male and female. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that's it. Because I was hoping that Super Red Severums would start breeding again, but hopefully soon. They were coming at me pretty hard today when I was trying to take the cave out, because I have albino plecos that I kept from my final batches of when I was breeding all those plecos. I just got so overwhelmed I didn't have any place to put them anymore, so I kind of just stopped. Sold the parents, and then my wife wanted to keep the albinos, so it was like I think 5 of them we kept, and 1's a male. The rest are all females. So he started, I don't know what, a week and a half ago or something. He was sitting on a batch, and I got him out. And then, I don't know, less than a week later, 5 days later, he's sitting on another batch. And tonight I just got him out. They were all hatched, but they all still have their egg sacs or their yolk sacs, their egg sacs. So they're in the 5-gallon too. So now I have to set up my 20-gallon long, and I don't know. I have to figure out some place to put it, because it's just, I don't know what it is. I throw plecos in a tank, they just start breeding. The pet store can't do it. They just can't. I don't know. I gave them my plecos. They won't breed for them. I breed plecos. I don't even, I just throw some in there, and all of a sudden they start breeding. So, but yeah, the plecos are nice, but I just don't. The first batch, there was like out of 40 of them, there was like 32 of them that were albino. Well, this batch here, every single one of them is albino. No dark ones. Super surprising that the genes are so strong that I have no brown ones, or even like a calico. Now, there is a dark female in there. There's one that escaped me. I just said, well, screw it. I'll just keep it in there. And even when I switched tanks, I left it in there. But if he gets old of her, maybe it'll give me some calico type, that I can get in there. But so far, it was probably easy. I didn't count them, but easy 50 plecos this time. The females are small, so their batches are going to be small. But the first batch I counted, it was 40 these I didn't count, but that's what I'm saying. You can look at it and know that it's a really high number. So I'll just go with a minimum of 50. The frost giant. Jeez Louise. Can you dye your hair Detroit blue? Nah. I'm not into doing that stuff. No, sir. Yeah, it is the Barry White, probably. Yep. So, yeah, that was the good. That was the excitement of the day. Well, two, taking the boxes in, the packages, and then getting all those babies out of there. So I just I just don't know where I'm gonna put that tank. I have no idea where I'm gonna put that tank. So I'll have to figure that out. I literally don't want to set it up. Literally don't want to get into breeding plecos again. But it's just I don't know. Michelle, 50 is a good number for plecos to sell. Yep. Michelle Kinsey, welcome. How are you? It's just like I said, when I got into this last time, I had 20-gallon 20 longs that were just packed to the gills. I had no more room, and they were coming like every week and a half because there's so many females, and everybody's like, oh, well, just don't pull them out or pull the male and he'll stop doing it. And I don't know. It's just, I was like, well, I don't want to take him out and then, he can't live his life the way he wants to live his life. I felt bad. So that's why I was like, screw it. I'll just sell them all. Because I was selling them to my buddy's pet store, but he was killing them. He wasn't feeding them. So he would stick them in the tank. I'd take 100 plecos up there and put them in a 180 gallon, and a couple weeks later there's no plecos in there. I'm like, where'd they all go? You sell them all? He's like, no. Well, there wasn't any additional food above and beyond what was in the tank, and they were just dying off. So said local fish shop's been selling plecos within 2 days after receiving the order. You did lose your wrench. Holy smokes, man. For one, you can't see it on StreamYard. And two, I don't want to I don't want to get into it on here. But yeah, so with that, so I don't know how deep I'll get into this. I don't know. The plecos that I want to breed, they're in there. They're actually starting to do all their stuff. So I'm just praying they pick it up because I have the L33 King Tiger plecos in there. I've had them for 2.5 years now. They're at the right size. So hopefully it all picks up and gets going from there. And because if those start, then everything will be good. It'll all be good if those start. That sold all of my green Babaltis today. I got to get more green Babaltis. Yeah, Bristol knows there's a lot of fun to it because, if they just keep coming and coming, it was just, what I actually really need is kind of like some of those big Rubbermaid tubs. If I had those for grow outs, those would be nice. Get a couple. One for I don't know. It's just, it's kind of hard for one. It's hard to catch them. When they're really small, they're super fast. They don't want to be caught. They run. Even when you're taking them out of the cave, you dunk them in the bucket a few times. You get them to all come out. And then when you go to get them out of the bucket, they just don't want to come out. So you don't want to stick your hands in there. And, even you would think that slowly just, enticing them to come out, you're just bumping them a little, wouldn't hurt them. But, you can roll them and kill them. So what I do is I just lean the bucket over, have it over a catch cup, and then just take like a syringe and squirt it up in there, or take just a little cup and just splash it in there. And when the bucket's dry, when it's not got a ton of water, and when you splash the water in there, they kind of let go really quick. And when they do, they just run right into the catch cup. And then from there, I take them over, I'll leave the catch cup in there if they don't come out, but I dunk it a few times. If they all come out, fine. But if not, I'll just leave it in there and let them come out on their own, because it's pretty stressful getting them out of that cave. But they do really good. So well, thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Yeah, my wife gets me a ton of these. All sorts of stuff. It's just the what it's made out of. It feels like it's like 10 years old, and they look really old. It's kind of like somebody went to Salvation Army, just got a bunch of old clothes and decided to sell them and say that they're new, but they're super comfy. She gets them, and I really appreciate it, because it's like that's why with the t-shirts that we get, they have to be super comfy, or I won't wear it, so it's got to be able to be washed and then just become super soft. Now they have the ones that are like this, the super soft ones, but it didn't come in certain sizes. And I think it didn't come in the small, or large. Yeah, I think that's what it was. So I don't think I'm going to get as many larges. I don't know if I'll get any, maybe one. And the rest I'll get larger, because not many people ask for a large shirt. So, yeah, tubs. Even with like those 55-gallon drums, that'd work great too. So all you need to do is just keep an air stone in it, pump an air stone down there, and with a lot of air, so it runs the flow really good, and then change the water a lot, but then, you got that big job of changing the water all the time. So, I just like running a big filter in on them, because they just sit in that heavy flow, and as they're growing, and I don't know, they just enjoy it a lot. So, I always had great, ability to do it with growing them up, with breeding them. It was just I don't know, it's got to be the water. It's the water. I have softer water, and it's just exactly because they want like a 6, probably like a 6.5 to a 7.4 pH, I think, or a 6.8 to a 7.4 pH. They want it a little more mineralized, but it's like right where my stuff is at, so excuse me. I don't know. It just works really well. Tuna were made for plecos. Tubs are great for growing plecos. Yeah. That's, the tubs are where I'd like to be, because, they're shallow. If I can get, a couple 150s, I could probably put maybe 300 plecos in each, and they sell for what was it, $5 in the store or something. So if I sell less, less than the store, even if I sell them for, $350 or something, you know. But here's the thing: is I don't want to grow all albino plecos because, I mean, where am I going to be able to sell 500 albino plecos? I'd have to go to every single store there is. So I don't know. I don't know how long I'll do this for with it, but it's I'm sure this is a mistake getting into this again. It's as much as I enjoyed it, I just don't have now. If I had like an area with 15 tanks, I would probably start breeding different types of plecos or just bristlenose, all different kinds of bristlenose. Since the water is right for them. But I know that the super red bristlenose sell really good. But right now, really any bristlenose sells good. He sells them like hotcakes up there. So it's just I can't deal with just one store. I have to deal with more than one store, and most stores don't want to really pay anything for them. So they try to say, oh well, we sell them at such and such price, and it's always a lie, and Yeah, 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inch. Right, $6 to $10. Yeah, it just depends on where you go. So if I do it, at $4 or something, $3.50, maybe that'll do good. But see, that's the other thing is selling plecos online. Is I guess probably my best bet would be just breed some, and then pull the male out. Maybe put the male in with the babies, leave females in there, and then as they grow up, sell them. And when my numbers start to go down, put the male back in there again. Then let him do his business, 3 or 4. Because I mean, my brown ones, I was getting 100 per batch. I mean, the the bucket would be so full of plecos on the bottom, I couldn't see the bottom of the bucket anymore. So that's how many but they were older. I had the ability to carry a lot of eggs, so it worked best for them. Yeah, see, $2 isn't bad. I mean, $2 is good for a store. If I sell them, if I sell them all in bulk, then $2 is good. I don't mind $2 a piece. I rest my plecos. Got it. What are you doing? They pay for your vacations and shoes. Oh, nice. I haven't bought nice shoes in a bazillion years. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Excuse me. Hold on a second. Got it. I had new shoes once, but never a vacation. I had a vacation once, but not new shoes. We actually just went up and messed around up north for the first time in 6 years. And now we're supposed to be going back up like the 31st or something to go do a float, a tube and float, like a 5-hour tube and float. Luke's never done it, so he's really excited. I've done it, I don't know how many times. Plus, I'm going to get some fishing footage, because I'm going to start adding that to my stream. I do live in Michigan, and I am surrounded by water. So I thought maybe I could get out and start getting some fishing stuff in there, and and see what I could come up with. If you're getting $2 a piece for plecos, you're balling. Well, actually, Tropic, I get more than $2 a piece, but that was for the brown ones. I get half. I get $2.50 per pleco at an inch, inch and a half. I get $2.50. So, but that's what I was saying. I was getting so many plecos. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have what it took to keep them all, because I didn't have the big tubs and stuff. And it's like the way everything's set up right now with this area in my basement, I built my little area. It's outside of the big, huge, there's still over 1,000 square foot of room out there. If I start adding tubs out there and stuff, I mean, I could see adding one. If I added one 150-gallon tub, like I said, put so many plecos in there, and as they grew, just start pulling them out, here and there, wouldn't be too bad. I'm saving up for a bike for next summer. Going to go for a ride across the U.S. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's seriously, I get $2.50 from my buddy's store. He buys them off of me because he sells plecos so fast. But when I was breeding them, he couldn't keep up with me. He sells them super fast, but what it is he orders them from his guys, in Florida or wherever he gets them from. Well, let's say he orders them, and then let's say, a week later, I'm ready to move, 75 of them and bring them to a store. Well, if he ordered, 40 or 50, now I got 75 coming. And then 2 weeks later, I got another 50 coming, and it's just, but I think if I was to get a big tub, probably put a piece of styrofoam under it, not run a heater or nothing, just run an air line off of one of my big, huge pump, just run it off of the wall over here and run it into there. A bunch of sponges and stuff, just give them a big, huge flow and stuff. I think it would do pretty good. And, keep about 300 plecos in there, change the water every other day, do 50%. I think it'd be a good hookup. So reach out to the next retail. Yeah. Right on, man. Set out to find America again. Back in '69, he's still searching. Long live Captain America. That's over 1,000 a month, easy. Yeah, it's that's the thing that was my thing is breeding them and then growing them really fast. Now that's my buddy's store. Now let's say I go right down the street to that store. It'd have to probably be $2, but they won't buy as much. Now, here's the thing. Here's something. I don't know if it's by you, but it depends on the area that you live in, how much a store does. Because where my buddy's store is at, he's slammed. Okay. Then you'll go into other neighborhoods, other areas. Let's just say, I don't know. Let's say they're ritzier areas. They're busy, but nowhere near as busy as my buddy. My buddy sells 300 gallons all the way down to 2.5 gallon tanks, but he sells behemoth tanks. No one else does that around here. Nobody else anywhere that I know of in Michigan sells the tanks anymore. It used to be a guy a long time ago called Jan's Fish Tanks, and he closed down years ago, but he was known for his big, huge fish tanks, and he would sell them for cost, what he paid for, because he thought if he got you in to buy a fish tank, you would buy all the stuff to go with it, rocks, lids, lights, stands, all that stuff. It didn't always go like that because some people didn't care. They just go in there and get a tank, turn around and leave. But if you go to one down the street from me, he's I don't know, a third, less than a third. You know, they do business, but it's nowhere near like my buddies. I go in there and I can't even, I'll be in there for 4 hours just trying to get the shrimp that I took in there to get paid for them because, you know, I don't want to interrupt them. Yesterday I was in there and I was pulling fish for customers, getting African cichlids and, oh, yeah, can I have 12 of those? I'm just like, well, what do I do? You know, there's so many people in here. He just can't keep up with it. But that's the thing, is not all stores are like that. So if I go in there and say, yeah, I want $2.50 per pleco because I know you guys sell them for $5, you know, they can say, oh, well, we don't need any albinos, or they could say, oh, no, we don't sell them. They don't really sell good. You know, you can get that story all the time. They'll give you a story because they want dirt cheap. But the other thing is all the stores order from one place or like two places. They can't order from anywhere else in Michigan because there's nowhere close enough for them to get it. So I know all the prices that they pay for stuff because my buddy shows me his sheet, which stores don't show you that stuff because they don't want you knowing how much they pay for it, which is totally understandable. But you know, that's the only bad thing is, and the color, you know, albinos are cool, but I don't want to just breed albinos. I'd want to breed brown ones, you know, albinos, and then probably get into the long fins again, then the super red. I mean, the super red, long fin super red bristlenose plecos are, you know, $35 a piece now, and adults are $300. I don't know why they went so high, but you know, I know where I can get them. I can get them as babies, but then, you know, who knows how long it'll take for them to grow up. You know, you're looking at probably, you know, 4 or 5 months, unless I put them in a tank and I just power feed them, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the store, yeah, sponsors me. Yeah. But it's, that's why I didn't know how it'd be like in Canada. If like all your stores are slammed, or because like where my, okay, like we have, well, he has buddies that just opened dog food stores. Now, when he says he buys dog food, let's say it's $25 for a big, huge bag of dog food, right? That's what he pays. He sells it for like $27. He makes no money on dog food. It's just there so they won't go to any other store. You know, he says there's no money whatsoever to be made on dog food. But these other people, they have stores in neighborhoods where dogs are more prevalent. But like in Detroit, you know, there's a lot of breeders in Detroit, pit bulls and cane corsos and you name it. There's a lot of money being made in Detroit when it comes to dogs. So if you want to buy a dog or whatever, so they need dog food all day, every day, plus the shots, the dog shots and everything. But these guys that he knows he opened a dog food store. Now he owns like 7 of them. And all they are is a building that stores dog food bags. That's it. And it's like, he's like, I don't understand how he makes money when I make like $1 a bag. And I'm like, well, he's got to there's something with dog food too, because they say that there's no window of opportunity to get them to go down. So let's say you buy 1,000 bags, it's still the same price. So I don't know what this guy does, or if he just says, okay, look, I'll buy 100,000 bags. And if I make $2 a bag, that's $200,000. That's not bad, but you just have to sell 100,000 bags. But, you know, if it can be done, it's just Michigan, Detroit, you know, Michigan's a great place to do it because so many people breed dogs. You go up north, way up north, you know, like they breed English bulldogs, you know, higher end dogs, you know, it just depends where you are in Michigan. for what type of animal that you're looking for that you can get. And right, they do PetSmart, Petco. I mean, man, you go into a Petco, I'm sorry, but it's really cool. They got the areas that they groom the dogs, the circles where you can sit down and train dogs and stuff, and they have really nice stuff that you can buy for your dogs, to brush them and groom them, and it's pretty neat when you go into those places. But it's just like, how much money? I guess there's a lot of money, but so. Like you're saying, when it comes to, with Plecos, yeah, it really helps because he's got my stickers in there, and all this and that. And you guys on here, the fish fam and everybody, the shrimp fam and everything, they helped out. They helped out a lot this weekend. Spreading the word around that I had sale, that I had a 4th of July sale going on. So, I know it doesn't happen overnight, but I would like to be a one-stop shop. I get a lot of products right now. It's just if I have stuff, that other people aren't carrying, like some people do, like, let's say they do a whole bunch of fish. But they don't sell like the little nano nets like I do the shrimp nets. But would they be good for those little nano fish? So I have the nano nets. I have hard foods. I'm going to be getting a lot of different nano fish, really, really itty bitty tetras and stuff. But the plecos, it's I don't know. I mean, I already have people telling me that they want to buy the first batch of plecos that I have once they get older. So, I mean, even, and then I guess it comes down to how many you buy. If you're going to buy a lot, then I could drop the price down even more to move them faster. But yeah, I think that's a good idea, Tropic, that a tub, get a large tub, and just put them in there, and as they grow up, just start pulling them out here and there, just have a big light on it, grow tons of algae, put a bunch of wood in there for them to eat on, leaves and stuff, and just make sure that the water changes are big, because water is not expensive. If I think that might be something that freaks people out sometimes is, oh man, water, you got to do all the water changes. Well, water really doesn't cost that much. If you sit down and think about it, I mean, it really doesn't. I want to say here, it's like, I don't know. I hope I don't say it wrong, but like 6 cents a gallon or something. It's really cheap, so find out how much those shrimp lollies are for me. I want to buy bulk. Yeah, I was just asked the other day if I'd make some. And, I have the stuff to do it. I have this powder stuff here that no one has. It doesn't even have the ingredients that I have in here. So I got the skewers. I bought the stuff to do it. Yeah, I got the stuff to do it. Say, all they are is the cooking skewers. So you pay $1 for all these wood skewers. I'd wet that down, get it pasty, add some egg yolk in there. Not egg yolk, but egg white. Put the egg white in there to help it stick on there. Roll it in there, and stand them up. But that's all you do. I just never got around to it. And I had somebody else asking me the other day, hey, we want some of the lollies. Can you make some? I just haven't gotten around to it. So I got to get off my list. Because, see, I forget a lot, and it's because I have a lot going on. It's like I've had a week off from the job I was doing. Now, they're not getting into it this week. We're going over there tomorrow to see if they started tiling the bathrooms again, so I can start putting in the shower doors again. Then I'm going to price a job out tomorrow at apartment complex. I guess that burnt down and they had a bunch of drywall work done by electricians. So now all that needs fixed. So he's picking me up early and we're going to go price out some stuff. So I got all this stuff going on, thinking that it's like, I got to get the orders done. I got to try to get as many orders as I can. And then, just daily things. It's nothing that I'm complaining about. It's just that since my accident, I'm trying to take on more and get back into the groove of things, So I got a lot of coals burning, a lot of logs burning, and I'm getting a lot done. That's my goal, is to get a lot of stuff done and just keep it going and keep it going. So if I forget stuff or something, it's just, I'm overloading, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, You put mulberry powder in the lollipops. Well, that's what I'm going to do when I make them. I haven't made them yet because in here is mulberry powder, spirulina. I got like 9 things in here, but Bacter AE, that's why it's whitish like that. There's clay in here, Marilionite clay, or however you say it. I have a lot of stuff in here. The super high protein food that costs $20 a jar. So I think it'd be a hot item if I did it, So yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. Chevy Fish just got in Wi-Fi intermittent problems. Oh yeah, I hate when that happens. How are you, Chevy? But yeah, I mean, let me, Neil Mitchell, welcome. Let me look into doing this. I'd probably do it tomorrow after I fill this last order that I forgot to fill. Let me do this tomorrow and see what it does. I'll see about maybe drying them and see if the microwave will dry it or if I stick them in the oven or if it was a 90 degree day tomorrow, I'd do that, but it's not. That's why I shipped all the shrimp out today and I did it late because I got until 6:30 at UPS. So the only package that needs to stay warm, which will do good, is the Soloaces that I sent out, but everyone else is the weather's good. It's supposed to be like 75 or 78 degrees. So yeah, it'll be really good. The shrimps will be loving it. I wrapped them up in a bunch of insulation to stop the injection of the heat from outside and the in and out of the heat, the transformation of it. And, of course it's going to, it'll change, but it'll change really slow because that's what insulation's made for, to stop. It's just like a cooler, you wrap it in there and if the cold air comes out, it's going to come out really slow. And the heat, it's going to take a long time to get in there. So, if it stays warm, cools down at night, it's not going to cool down, but maybe a degree, hopefully no more, 2 at the most. And then the next day, it'll balance it out. It'll keep it there and be good to go. But Miss Chevy Fish, I tried to call her a little bit ago, but we did something really cool for her. I didn't want to tell her, but, I had to tell her because, she did put in an order, but I wanted to surprise her. But I'm not even going to tell anybody else until she says that she's happy. So, but I'll call Miss Chevy Fish here in a little bit if that's okay with her. And let her know exactly what, because it came up at the last minute. I had an opportunity to take Miss Chevy Fish's order to a whole nother level. So go from here up to here due to a favor that was owed to me. So I called in a favor. It was supposedly done and handpicked. So we shall see. if Chevy Fish is super happy and calling me crying on the phone because she's so ecstatic, that's what I want. It's it's not often that I run into stuff like this, abilities to do stuff, and it's again, when I do Leah Jet does my designs. She lives way out in the middle of nowhere, so, and she was nice enough to be a moderator for me, so she does so much for everybody. So I figure, all right, I do a little thing to make her some money to design my shirt, and then give her more than what I could pay her. And everyone came through, and she did really good. She did probably triple more than what I thought she was going to get. So now Chevy Fish, same thing. Chevy Fish is a moderator of mine, but Chevy Fish is a moderator of many channels, and it's I don't know. I don't think I only know of one moderator that kind of really gets the VIP, and I think that a lot of moderators that do really good should their names should be put out there. They should be talked about because of what they do. And they do really, really they do really good job, and to help channels out so much. And they don't ask for payment. So we shall see. Because I don't want to say that she's going to get a pink Cadillac and it shows up a rusted out VW Volkswagen Bug, and there's no hubcaps. Which I'm sure will not happen. Well, I guarantee it won't happen, but still. It's just our little ways of saying thank you. And, it is what it is. But that's the thing is, if I can reach you, in certain ways to put a smile on your face, maybe down the road, when someone's thinking about ordering some shrimp, they might go, you know what? I heard some good things about this Detroit shrimp guy. Yeah, Pink Hugo. There you go. A Fugo. So that's what we're trying to do is, let everybody know who we are. There's a bazillion people out here that are in the stream all the time that, are great people that I think maybe not get the credit that they should, or people don't even know who you are as a person in life. And that's a pretty sad thing. That, us on here can know that you're a good person, but the other 100 million people in the world, or however many there are every day, do not know you and do not know the kindness that you have. So, that's a big thing. Think about that, Look at my car tank. I have a blue dwarf Garami named Chevy. Nice. But yeah, it's think about that sometime. Think about somebody in your life that's so incredible that you wish everybody knew. But there's so many people around the world that'll never be able to get to meet that person, never hear their name, never see their face, never anything, and they're such a great person. So, but so only sold one order of Skittles this time. Sold my first order of Dragon Blood Blues. Sold my first order of Soul Oases. So there's some people getting some big time stuff. I'm happy to see the shrimp that we've been working so hard on go to some happy homes. And always remember anyone watching this, if you have not hit subscribe button, hit that subscribe. Pound it. We cover 100%. If the box shows up, the minute it's delivered, because I know when it's delivered, you get an hour. It's on my thingy. I don't give like 6 hours or anything like that. But if you open it up and there's any death, I cover it, no matter what. And I redo shipping. You don't have to pay shipping again, nothing. I pay it all. I'm not one of them guys that says that, okay, I'll give you new ones, but you got to pay shipping. Well, no, if my stuff shows up and, something happened. Now, if it's postal problems, and it gets lost and it's, gone for a week, well, then it's not really, my fault. We all have to understand that. So then maybe shipping will have to be added in. But, yeah, we cover everything 100%. So never worry if you get something from us, if it shows up and it's dead, that you're stuck with it, at a $20, $50, $150 shrimp, you're covered. So, Neil Mitchell, welcome. How many different types of shrimp do you have? I have 32. What is it? 60, 63, I think. Yes, 63. We have 32. What's this? 20, 42, 52, 60, 61, 62. Yeah, 62. Because this is a mixed Caridina tank, and my gulper tank is my mixed Neocaridina tank. So yeah, it's funny because some people say you keep your Neocaridina with your gulper. Yeah, he ain't gonna sit there and go, oh, 1, oh, 2. He ain't about all that. He likes some big, huge pieces of tilapia and big fat goldfish I put in there, and he ain't about it. The only thing he eats if he's really hungry, if I haven't fed him, is ram's horn snails. I have huge ram's horn snails in there. I feed ferociously to feed him, because they're so high in protein, and he loves them. He just eats them on will, but they don't last long. He'll eat it. His gut will be packed, and then maybe about 3 hours later, about half of it'll be gone. It'll be smaller. I'll put the food in there, and if I put a piece of tilapia in, I can drop it all the way over to the right side. He'll come all the way. I have like this big wooden, like Superman cave made for him out of all this wood, and I have this big thing of Christmas moss in there and everything. He'll literally come out of there super fast and come over by it, and then he'll swim around it kind of like a shark a little bit, and then he'll go tail up and just, get it at the angle he wants, and that's it. Do you ship to the UK? No, no. I wish I could, but it's way too far. I mean, even like Mark Shrimp Tank sends stuff to me, and gosh, it takes a long time. I certainly know that if I send something to Canada, it would die. In the UK, I'm sure it would die. Now, dry goods and stuff, I would do that, but the shipping on it's crazy. You would have to just Google how much is shipping, look it up or something. How much is shipping from, Detroit, Michigan in the United States to the UK? UPS. And it's probably going to be forever. I think Mark Shrimp Tank says just to send me something over here is like $50. And he sends that out of his own money. So you figure if you buy something, it's going to be minimum $50 plus whatever you buy. But yeah, sure, live stock, it would never make it. Unless I had it on a one of those GoPro-y things and flew it over to you, like I was going to do at Leah. Have just drop little black boxes with shrimp in them, over the wall. Mean Steel Fern Fins, welcome. God, I got heartburn. Peplin Creek, what's going on? But yeah, I wish I could. I wish it was closer. But who knows? If something happens and this stuff really goes to take off. I'm not trying to shut anybody down, but if one person can do it, another person can do it. That's all I'm saying. It's I would like to be the hub here in the middle of the United States where I'm at here, and where I'm at, I'm centralized right in the center, so it's easier for me. So like if somebody wants to send something from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast, I mean the East Coast to the West Coast, it costs a lot of money. But if I'm here, I can send here, I can send here, I can send south, I can send north. I'm in the best position for shipping. I'm here to Chicago. It's kind of like the best. It's like the best position to be in. Because even like Corey from Aquarium Co-op, he's up in Washington, and he was even saying that the reason they don't ship is because of where he's at. Takes way too long, for livestock and stuff. They just do plants and everything. They don't really ship too much because it's so far. He's so far. So like even for me, I just shipped to Washington today, and it's a lot. It's like $5 or $6 more than like if I shipped California. California is $15 for me, but that's not bad. I'm a $12 to $15 guy almost everywhere I go, except like way up in Washington and stuff. But I'm with being centralized, people really benefit from dealing with me due to shipping. Now, I can, there's a lot of things that are coming into play right now. Like some things are becoming really hard to get. Shipping's going up. I just had a big conversation about shipping today on shrimps, and they're like 16 cents a piece, that they pay to get it ported, and then then they have to pay their employees to unbag, to put it in tanks, to do anything, medicate if they got to medicate, anything. You're talking like $1 per shrimp once it's all said and done. So you're saying at the minimum $1 per shrimp just to get it, from there to here, and then get it into a tank. And then, then you got to put the price on it that they want to get. And then, the prices vary because if you're an importer, you're a wholesaler, if you're a breeder, if you're this, if you're that, it's all different. It's all different amounts. But with me breeding and pushing as hard as I do, I haven't really had to worry about that too much, as of now, because I'm able to keep up with everything, except some, like if, the fire reds just keep cracking me in the head. I mean, yellows do good, oranges do good, but I mean, the stores are just, I just had to take another 100 of them yesterday. I think I took 100 of them 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago. So it's like fire reds, sometimes I have to order them. But like I said, all the adults go to the store, and all the babies that they kick stay here. So, when they come in, I'll put them in one tank and leave them, and then pull out of the other tank that have been here, for over a month. So if they want 100, I pull 100 out of there. Well, I keep 200 per tank. So I'm good. And then by the time these are cleared, this tank's going empty, or if things slow up, then, I usually never have an issue because usually it's never so busy. I'm just able to keep breeding, but, I don't know. It's very exciting, to the go point. Cause it's like, it's really exciting because you start filling orders, even though, a small amount like I had today, which was a big amount for us. I'm sitting here like I did a live stream till 2 o'clock or something like that. I was like, I got to get off so I can do these orders. Next thing you know, it's my wife helped me until like 4:10, and I had one more box filled. Well, I would have had 2 if I would have remembered the other one that I got to do tomorrow. But, and it's like hours pass, and you're like, oh my, where did all this go? And you're just having fun making boxes, taping them shut, getting insulation, wrapping everything, putting it all in a plastic bag, and putting your sticker in everyone, and little this, little that, and it's just I don't know. It's kind of an assembly line, but it's your assembly line, and it's not like I'm working for the man or something. And at the end of the day, I got to punch a time clock and go, oh, okay, I just worked 8 hours, sweating my butt off, and now I've got to go home. I'm home. I get to listen to music. I get to see the kids and play with the dogs and bust my butt. I don't know. It's really, really fun. Pumpkin King. What is it? What did you say? They can keep their shrimp. What's that? Local bread. Yeah. I'm having major Wi-Fi issues since a UPS driver backed his truck up and snapped cables going from the street to my house. I'm currently on a borrowed Wi-Fi hotspot from the library, which gives me intermittent Wi-Fi. I've been buffering here for the last 6 minutes. Oh, yeah, it's something else. Why? It sucks to be on that leash. And the bad thing is when we were all kids, there was never a leash. You know what the leash was? The street lights. Come in when the street lights come on. Son of a, you'd throw a rock at it to try to bust it so you didn't have to go in. That was the only leash you had. Parents didn't care. For what? I mean, they wanted you to stay out all day so you get super tired, come home and just take a shower and go to bed. Don't ask no questions. Don't want to do nothing. Nowadays, tell a kid, hey, go outside and play. And do what? Play. Do what? So it's crazy. Pumpkin King. Right, that's a t-shirt. Local bread. Yes, I thought about that, Tropic. I did. Yeah. Yes, sir. Local bread. Yeah, I wanted to get but here, I mean, to be honest with you, Tropic, I mean, if it ever happened, hey, I'd be really happy. I really would. I mean, I don't know. It was just, ever since I was a kid, I wanted to have my own business. I wanted to have my own bicycle business, because I used to take bikes apart, spray paint them, sand them down, spray paint them, rebuild them, hustle, and then I always wanted to own my own landscape business because I'm really good at it. I cut grass all day long. I could cut grass all day long. I love cutting grass. I have a thing with perfect straight lines. I just love doing it. And then, fish and all this stuff, anything that belongs in the hobby, I really enjoy it. I always have since I was a kid. And, I've been in, I don't know how many pet stores, and I'm like, I could do this. I would love to do this. I would love to be able to sit back and have a chair, like, in an upper, on a step up or something, where like cameras and stuff are, but I can look down the halls of all my tanks, and see all the colorful fish and, all this. My buddy's store, I really like how it's laid out, because when you look down the hall, you see these massive tanks at the back, and that's where he keeps all of his big fish. But I'm just saying that, if this ever got too big to where, I couldn't home breed anymore, I'd have to import just to keep, orders filled, then, I mean, I'd still be proud, because where I get all my stuff, it's some of the highest grade stuff you'll ever see. And everyone knows that, that gets our stuff, because even though they're offspring, they're still the child, they're offspring of their parents. And if their parents were garbage, then they'd be garbage, and they're not. So, Sorry to hear the darn internet is. Well, I hope that it gets fixed soon for you. I know like I was saying, I sorry I got sidetracked. Yeah, the internet, it sucks when you don't have it. Especially if you don't have a phone that's got unlimited data. I got lucky. I've known a guy at store forever. And, all this stuff. I'm a union guy. I've been with AT&T forever. We had AT&T Uverse, AT&T Wi-Fi. We had everything. And the package said you need to have all this stuff and your phone, all AT&T, to get unlimited data. And I was like, I don't understand what's going on. Oh, well, you need this or something. I was like, look. Then I talked to another AT&T person on the phone, and I was like, my wife's a veteran. And they said, oh, well, you can get unlimited data with the veterans. So I called my buddy back up, and I was like, do you need your Army stuff and everything? He's like, nope, that's it. Forget it. I'll take care of it right now. Click, 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 click. And we've had unlimited data. So it's pretty good. Game of Shrimps. Yeah. Maybe a throne. What's this? Oh my God, Brian, let me tell you that as we get older, landscaping sucks. Well, it's I don't think it sucks if you're not like doing the weeding and stuff. I could sit on a rider. We have a large lot that we're on here. It's just literally a couple grass pieces short of an acre from our front lot all the way to the back. And I have a self-propelled all aluminum Toro walk behind. It's just a 22-inch or whatever. And I smile as I do it, but days that my back hurts or that my knee is sore or something like that, I curse it, and I'm like, I never should have sold my rider, but I didn't have anywhere to store it. But I have a thing, when I growing up in Pennsylvania and stuff, is like the first thing I do at my grandma's house is cut the grass. And it was just a mower with no bagger, nothing, no side shoot, nothing. It was just cut grass. It was made to cut grass, nothing else. And I cut grass and I'd smell that. And it was the most beautiful smell I ever smelled. And after that, it was just, I was hooked. I can cut grass all day long. I can cut it all day long. But that's what I'm saying. I always knew that I could run my own business. I got what it takes. I'm educated, stuff like that. But I have the drive. I have the willpower. I work all day. I don't even take a lunch. It's just how it is. I want to get out of there. So once I start, I have my coffee, little snack. I'll go all day, drinking my fluids and stuff. And then I'll even leave an hour early because I didn't take a lunch and, I didn't have to worry about stopping and restarting. So I love it. Love, 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 love everything about landscaping. I mean, I took the horticulture classes and I did the landscape design. That was what I majored in there. So, I've cut two different trees and God, I can't remember her name, but you tie them together, got them all hooked up so you can do like a blue spruce and another pine tree, and starts with an S, not scab them together. It's anyways, put them together, tie them up, tape them up, and you can grow two different trees as one. I mean, I've done all that stuff, it's I know what's good in light, what's good in shade, a lot of water, little water, all that stuff. But then the design, to look at something and go, this will look good, this will look good, and, something like that, put this color here. That I just have an eye for that, is I just always liked it. So, yeah, landscaping. But that's what I was trying to tell Tropic. If it ever comes, it's not splicing. There's another word, grafting. Grafting, where you take like a branch and you take it off its main shaft and you take it over and you can take a branch off of that shaft on another tree, or you can just cut the bark, cut it flat and put that piece right onto there. And you got to get the center of the branch, the very center, touching the very center of the trunk of what you're putting it on. Those have to be touching. And then you tape it on top of the bottom, and then all of a sudden they'll grow together, and then you can have a blue spruce growing on a pine tree, green pine tree. You know, you can put them together. It's really cool. Did you drink your warm milk tonight? Not yet. Yeah, grafting. Yeah, grafted them. Yeah. Do you mind saying that I will be doing the morning show remotely in the morning, so it will be spotty? No, I don't. Hello, everyone. Jess at Manes, Tails, Fur, and Fin. See, I don't get that shit messed up. She says that she's going to be doing the morning show remotely in the morning, so it may be a little spotty. So look, just hang on, deal with it. You know, sometimes it gets that way. She's going to try her best. You know, she's going to turn everything up. So hopefully it's not spotty. But make sure you're there at the normal time and come check her out. Her and Rocco Pico Train, or was that Roscoe? That was Roscoe Pico Train. But we could throw it in for Rocco. It sounds the same. Yeah, not yet. Hey, make fun. I drank warm milk my whole life. Just like a little baby. I'll have those credentials as well. And my dad is an arborist. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. But it was, all the other stuff. I wanted to design. I just thought it was really cool, And what makes me really laugh sometimes, I'll get on this for 2 seconds, then get off. But how people take those blocks, I'm actually picking up some Thursday, I think, to go around my fire pit out back. But they take those landscape blocks. They're like really nice design. They're curved and they're like, 11 inches wide, 4 inches tall, 7 inches deep, and they all lock. They put them, and then they put another row, then they might cap it. But it's like they put all these rows of these bricks, right, and then build up all this dirt behind it. Then put all these shrubs and everything. Then when it rains, it fills all of that up. And it's like you got this big wall holding all the water. And what does it do? It just seeps down your house. And I don't know why people do that. It's don't hold water up against your house. It's like the worst thing to do. I mean, if you want to put a little trimmer on it, make it look good, all right. But when you start building up huge walls in front of your house and around the side of your house and stuff, you fill it with dirt, and every time it rains, it's got all that water. All it does is keep it really tight to your foundation. Yeah, it's no bueno. Retainer ball blocks. Yes, ma'am. Chocolate milk, baby. Yeah, I kind of like the strawberry. Get to her stream, okay? Yeah, shit. I remember. That's why I want to get one of those microphones. Rocco reminds me of it because he talks right into it. Well, I was having this conversation because my voice is real deep, but I talk really loud because I don't really hear myself because I'm really congested all the time. And I don't hear how loud I'm really talking. So if I'm up close to something, I won't talk as loud. There you go. There you go, Fish Tropic. That's the porn mustache. But I was sitting having a conversation in a bank, and I was sitting at a desk, and I was talking to this it wasn't a teller, it was the manager. I was talking to her about an account, and all of a sudden this woman comes around the wall from her office, and she's like, "Who? Oh, I'm sorry." I was like, "What?" She's like, You sound like a DJ off a radio. Your voice sounds like that. And I was like, yeah? She's like, yeah. So see, that's why now I got to do it because other people's doing it. I got to get me one of them cool ass microphones. Hook it on up somewhere and put it right there, and I could do my My hookup. What is this? Mr. Robbie sent me a message. Oh, let me know your order for tomorrow. Thank you, sir. I need a bunch of food. Pumpkin King's got he's got a Mustang, and he just put he puts this big, huge tablet stereo, interface in his Mustang, right? So it's like a refrigerator or something. It's like putting a big, huge iPad in his car. It's made for his Mustang, so he can like YouTube videos. He just sent me a video that he's watching this on his way home from work, watching the stream. I love it. I love it. Shout out to Pumpkin King. My Ford Mustang, brother. Calm down. Stop getting excited. Deep breath. I don't know. I always get excited. That's what I take medication for. I got I don't know what it is. Wherever they call that, I can go from 0 to 100 in like 2 seconds. But yeah. So is it? Oh, hour 36. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 minutes to 12. I gotta get off of here. I gotta be up early. Like I said, I gotta go do some. Pricing tomorrow on some jobs. So I gotta get up earlier than I'm used to. So drive safe. Yep. So I want to say thank you, everyone, for coming and hanging out tonight. For this little camera check that didn't work. And plus, I just wanted to hang out and say hello and let everybody know that bipolar. Yeah, that's it. Let everyone know that ordered stuff for me. It was sent out, except one I forgot. And more or less just pass on the happiness. I want to say thank you to all of my moderators. For doing a great job, even if they trolled me all night. Thank you. And then Chevy Fish. Thank you for all you do. And everyone in the stream, thank you so much for coming to hang out. It is getting late here. So, look, like I tell you, come from Detroit all the time. Make sure, no matter what, you wear your mask when you go around people. I don't care what anybody says. You got to watch yourself, take care of yourself. You want to be taking stuff home to your families and stuff. I just saw it today. I think they said in Florida or somewhere that corona cases are starting to go up again, and they're already at 21 deaths. I can't remember what the month was. It's a few months ago, so since then. But don't forget, don't just think it's over and everything's good to go. Still live your life, live it how you want, but still just be safe. You go into a grocery store or something, you go into a gas station where it's all elbow to elbow and there's no air and it stinks, and you don't want to be in there without a mask. You just don't, where people are coughing and sneezing and stuff like that. So stay safe. So we can see you all out there again tomorrow. And we don't want to see anybody getting sick. All right, everyone. And remember, tomorrow, during the morning show, for Maine's Tales, Fern Fins, she's going to be doing it remotely. She, sometimes things get a little spotty. So doing it remotely, she's going to do her best. So everybody, support her and give her a big shout out tomorrow. And, that support's good when you're trying new things. So do the remote stuff, enjoy what she has to show you, and all will be well. Can you get corona from smelling a fart? That I don't know. I mean, it depends. Does corona go down? Or does it just come out? I mean, I don't know. Why? Whose farts are you smelling? Maybe if you eat it, yeah. You might be able to if you chomp on it a couple times. But depends whose little stinkers you're smelling. I don't know. But hey, Pumpkin King, message me and let me know if that package went out. But all right, everyone, have a beautiful night, and hope to see you tomorrow before my time runs out on StreamYard, and I got to go back to Streamlabs. So peace out from Detroit. Everyone take care. See you soon, and rock on. Hells yeah.